Hi friends, my name is Satish Rawal and I am going to teach you 24 expressions with food. So by the end of this video, you might be feeling hungry, right? So be ready and just go one by one. The first one is, it's easy as pie. What does this mean? What does this mean? It's easy as pie means when something is very easy. In my opinion, pie is very easy to make pie, and that's why this idiom is popular. This simply means when something is very easy, you can say it's easy as pie. The second one is to go bananas, right? What does it mean? Right? When people go mad, crazy, angry, you can say go bananas, right? So this is one of the most popular idioms in English language and with food expressions. The third one is to be full of beans. Normally we use this for kids or children, right? Because they are full of energy. When somebody is full of energy, you can say he or she is full of beans. It's not a problem. Then to spill the beans. Again beans, my God. To spill the beans means what happens when you talk to someone, and in the duration of talking, you sometimes speak what you don't want to tell actually, but accidentally you speak that and you reveal the secret. So that's the idiom here. It simply means to reveal the secret. The next one is to butter someone up. Butter someone up. What is this? Actually, when you are trying to praise someone, appreciate someone, and maybe it is not that much worth, but you are doing so to gain a favor from that particular person, right? I sometimes butter my mom up, right? If you want some, especially when I want something from her. The next one is have your cake and eat it too. Imagine a situation when there is a very delicious cake in front of you and you just want to eat it, but maybe you can't eat it, right? So in the situation, actually why this idiom expression use have your cake and eat it too? Because when you do something good, you must have it too also. You can't leave it for others, right? So have your cake and eat it too. That's the way cookie crumbles. This is one of the good idioms. This is how the cookie crumbles, or that's the way the cookie crumbles. This simply, whenever we express this language, this sentence or this idiom, we mean to say that this is what life is. We can't make a change in that situation, and this is how the things happen in life. And so we simply express this. That's how cookie crumbles, right? To be the cream of the crop. Be the cream of the crop. What is this? Imagine a situation that there's a group, right? And one person is the best in that group, or any person, maybe in the classroom, a student is the best, or in the group, in a working atmosphere, somebody is the best staff member. And then you can call him or her the cream of the crop. That is how you can use this. To have all your eggs in one basket, right? You know, it's a story, it's a long story actually, but to cut it short, I would like to tell you that suppose you have 100 eggs and you are putting all these eggs in one basket and going to sell somewhere, and maybe you have a fall, that what will happen? Imagine you are going to lose your business. So if you have a lot of money, you have to invest in different things, so that suppose if business fails, you may not suffer a lot. That's why this popular idiom is there. Have your eggs in, don't have your all the eggs in one basket. To buy a lemon, it's a small sour fruit that we use actually, right? But I'm not talking about that lemon actually. In this idiomatic expression, buy a lemon means to buy a car which is not functioning well and it needs a lot of repairs actually, and finally you get tired of that car and you want to sell it off, right? So it is to buy a lemon. Buying a lemon means to buying a car which needs a lot of repairs, right? The next one is, it's no use crying over the spilled milk. As a matter of fact, today this happened at my home. Actually, I forgot, after putting the milk on the gas, I forgot to take it away, right? So it just overboiled and it spilled, right? What happens when we speak this language? It's no use crying over the spilled milk. when something goes wrong and people become disappointed, they get angry, they get sad, right, and they keep crying on the same thing time and again. This is the expression when you use don't cry over the spilled milk. Means when you are expressing this language, you mean to say it has no use and it has no benefit of crying on the things that is gone. What is gone, that we say actually, right? That's not all. I have a few more actually. On the board I have written here, to go nuts is just like, you know, when you say go crazy, go when you have full of energy or something, when you are doing something with full vigor, you can say he has gone nuts, or he or she has gone nuts, like this. To be paid peanuts. Peanuts are supposed to be one of the cheapest nuts among all the, just like pistachio nuts and almonds, and there are so many nuts that we use as a dry fruit in our food. Peanuts are supposed to be one of the cheapest one. To be paid peanuts, actually we use this language for the people who are working actually hard, but they are not getting as much as they deserve. Just most of teachers are paid peanuts, right? Two peas in a pod. Actually, there are two possible meanings. When two people work together, get along well, and they are similar in look also, right? And sometimes they look to be twins or something. But actually here in this meaning, two peas in a pod, when two people get along well together and they look alike, and we can use these two peas in a pod. Imagine a pea, right? When the pea pod, then the peas are in a very systematic and a similar way, and all peas look alike. So it's a two peas in a pod. We use this language when two people are there, two persons. We cannot use this language for one person. To be in a pickle, sour pickles, right? Sweet sour. Actually, this means to be in a difficult situation. When you are in a pickle, you are in a difficult situation. Take something with a grain of salt. That means take something lightly. You don't have to take something seriously. Some people tell you something, blah, 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 right? And you take all the things very seriously. It's no good actually. And that's the expression we use here. Take something with a grain of salt. That means you don't have to take it so much seriously, right? To drop like a sack of potatoes. For most of you, this may be a new expression, but this is very easy to understand actually. It's written here to drop like a sack of potatoes. You imagine a sack of potatoes, right? And it is falling down on the ground. How it will make a noise, or it's a thump or something like that, okay? So it's a thud noise or something. So it's a heavy, when something falls heavily on the ground, we can say sometimes, right, he or she fell on the ground like a sack of potatoes. To drop like a potatoes, right? The next one is the proof is in the pudding, right? Again, since it is a food expressions, we're talking about pickles, beans, and now pudding, right? It's actually tasty. The meaning British language, it was something different in the past actually. The taste of pudding lies in its eating. That is the actual idiom, but now it is the shortest version of that. The proof is in the eating. Means when something is well tried and people have tasted this, experienced this, and it has no problem now, then you can say, why don't you try this? That means the proof is in the pudding, right? So if you do something, if you try that, then you try that and you find, yeah, it's good enough, right? We can buy it, we can keep it with us, and that's why we can say the proof is in the pudding. Next one is a piece of cake. Oh, cake, right? A piece of cake. When you say it's a piece of cake, it is very much similar with the first one I told you. It's easy as pie. So it's a piece of cake, or it's as easy as pie, right? Okay, easy as pie. So that is the meaning is same. It's very easy. When something is very, very easy to do, we can use this. It's a piece of cake. Okay, he is as cool as a cucumber, right? Who is as cool as a cucumber actually? With sometimes someone is so much silent, right? It means nature is calm nature. It's not that much angry or aggressive or something. It's not going to get angry normally, right? So it remains cool most of the time. So you can cool guy, he's a cool guy, right? But cool as a cucumber. It's a simile also in English language actually. Don't egg him or her on. Don't egg him or her on, right? Here in this idiomatic expression, we have to be careful. We use this mostly in a mischievous way, right? Imagine a situation when you are in the classroom as a student, right, and you do something wrong with a teacher or some your classmates, right, and some of your classmates are encouraging you to do something wrong, right? I remember that when I was in school, actually one day my friends egged me on to put chewing gum on the chair of the teacher, and I did this. Later on I was punished actually by the teacher, but I did this. So this is the language you can use. Don't egg him or her on, means when you are egging somebody on, you are encouraging him or her to do something wrong, right? You'll have to eat humble pie. Sometimes we make mistakes, right? The word is human and people make mistakes. If we admit our mistake, we can say, I'm eating a humble pie. You have to eat humble pie, means people have to admit mistake. Whatever they make mistakes, they can admit mistake. The last one is, he or she is a smart cookie, right? Cookie simply means biscuit. Actually in US people use cookie language word. If someone is a smart cookie, they are clever, right? Are you a smart cookie? Answer in the comment box. Thanks for watching this video. Hope you have enjoyed this lesson. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, my friends, and if you have already subscribed to my channel, don't forget to press the bell icon. Thank you.